to Campaign 2020, and joining us now is Margaret Brennan, host of Face the Nation. Margaret, good to see you. Let's begin with the big news this week. Former Vice President Joe Biden making his run for president official, and he is focusing on the president straight from the beginning. Is this an effective strategy?
We'll have to see. He certainly has the name recognition. He's got some excitement with raising just $6.3 million in the first 24 hours that his campaign has been official. But does the strategy of being able to take on the president directly, name check him, criticize him, and put it in the framing of this is a fight for the soul of our country? That is how Biden is framing this. He is a peer of the president. They're around the same age, and they have decided, he has decided, as you point out, to more directly take on the president rather than to focus a campaign around specific policy agenda items like Senator Elizabeth Warren or other candidates. It's going to be interesting to see how this develops. The question, of course, is can he unify the rest of the party with some 20 candidates now in the field behind his version of what being a Democrat is? These days, the question is, what does that mean? Is an establishment candidate like himself or someone more like Bernie Sanders, who has a more progressive version of politics?
Yeah, Margaret, you're mentioning the field, so many candidates on the Democratic side. What does Biden's run mean for the rest of the Democratic field?
Well, he's a big giant getting into a crowded field, so he does suck up some of the oxygen. He's certainly drawn in with that number I mentioned, the $6.3 million in the first 24 hours. It's shown that he can get big money donors to come off the sidelines to write checks for him. Why does that matter? It just shows that he has some excitement there in terms of being able to build a war chest. But it's not the kind of fundraising you've seen from a Bernie Sanders or other candidates who've been out there getting small dollar donations, building real groundwork here. And that is the criticism, that perhaps Biden can't gin up the same level of grassroots excitement. And that is why we're going to have to see if he can make it in the long run in this challenge to President Trump. His argument is that he can appeal to those working class voters who maybe tried out President Trump in 2016 but aren't dedicated Republicans, might be able to be swayed to come and vote for a Democratic ticket if it's someone with a version of politics closer to his rather than a more progressive version of Democratic politics.
A lot can happen before 2020. Margaret Brennan, thank you so much for joining us.
Margaret, thanks so much. And join Margaret Brennan for Face the Nation Sunday morning at 10:30.
And then stick around for Facing South Florida with Jim DeFede. Jim takes on big issues across South Florida Sunday morning at 11:30, only right here on CBS 4.